Okay, it's December 1st. I'm so happy. It's so weird actually that it's December already because um, it feels like COVID started in March and it still feels like we're stuck there in March, right? Like, oh my gosh, it's actually December. Like 2020 is almost over. So we're going to build on the momentum from last month. You guys, does anyone else feel like hung over from yesterday from all the posting and the sharing and the 30% off like hype? Because whew, that was really fun for me. We did over $12,000 in volume yesterday in one day. We did like 12,420 something dollars in one day. I genuinely feel like I could use another nap because that was so much like heart racing, like reach outs and group chats. And, you know, I had so much fun with my personal people and then I was helping my team and it was just really awesome. So let's build on yesterday's momentum. Just because it's the first does not mean that we should slow down. This is when we want to really gear up, you guys. I really want to shout out Danielle, even though she's not on here live. I'm sure she'll be watching the replay. She will be our next 12K, and I can feel it in my bones. She will be 12K this month. So cheer her on because she was like 3K away from 12K this month, and her team is growing really fast. So cheer her on. She will be part of our 12K team this month. So that was really exciting to watch, and she's been here for years and she's just, this is her time. So you guys never know. Some people join and they hit that 12K right away. And some people really put that work in and they have to go through a lot personally before they can experience the growth here, and she's there. So when you see Danielle posting, if you see her getting a new customer, if she's shouting at her team, just make sure you build her up because she will be our next 12K 100%. And following in her footsteps or riding alongside her is going to be Shannon Childs. You guys, did you see all the shout outs her team was getting? Marlana, I don't know how she even says her name. She had several customers. So these are like our new auto bonus earners, I'm calling it, I'm naming it, to claiming it for 12K for this month. I see so many of you who are brand promoters who will be 4K this month. The list is long. The list is long and our team is growing. So I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I saw the work that you put in last month. I saw the shout outs from the teams. I'm so, so, so proud of you guys. And I could not continue this group meeting today without letting you know how proud I am, because it's been so fun to work with you. You guys have grown a lot, both personally and within your business. And I am so excited for what is about to happen next because we have so much fun stuff in December. Okay, so building on that momentum, you guys, let's remember that like Christmas spirit of shopping. Okay, everyone starts shopping Black Friday. That's why the end of November was amazing. Like, did anyone else see a jump in their sales the last month of November? Because people are in money spending mode. They really are. They don't care what time of year it is. They don't care that there's a global pandemic. They don't care if they're going to lose their job. People don't care right now because it's Christmas time and they're choosing to pick that joy over the anxiety ridden stress of you know, the pandemic. So people are almost using shopping as a way to decompress. And we have what they need. Like, not only are they going to spend money with us, they're ready and they're willing to shop. But if you get the Thrive experience in their hands, you're going to change their life. They are going to have a 2021 that they will never forget. So please use the end of November momentum to begin your December, because people are still excited to shop. You know, you get closer to Christmas and people are like, oh, I'm done shopping. I got my shopping done. I'm done. I'm not spending any more money. Don't wait until the end of December. December is when you want to start strong. You want to start the beginning of the month, because this is the mindset of shoppers. So you want to just keep building on those reach outs that you did yesterday. Maybe they didn't take advantage of your 30% off, but you know they're interested. Those are your follow-up people. Don't leave them behind. Follow up with them, and just really build on the beginning of this month, because it's math, right? I'm not very good at math, but I do know shopping. Okay, I know we're going to cover the 12 days of giveaways that Brittany is doing, and I'm going to do that after we cover all the rest of this stuff, because that's why you need pen and paper for this. If you don't already have one, make sure you have that. But Lavelle is doing an Instagram 12 days of giveaway, and it's going to be simple. They're going to post it every day on their Instagram, and you're going to do whatever the directions are on the post. So every day will be different instructions. I'm sure you're going to have to follow them, like them, tag Thrivers, post it in your story or something. I'm sure you're going to have to do stuff like that, but their prizes are amazing, and if you share it, people will see it. And if you're tagging people, try to be intentional about who you're tagging on Instagram. It's great for you to tag me and your upline and your downline and your sideline, but really think about customers, people who are interested, who would actually benefit from the product, instead of just tagging your team because you're trying to enter into the giveaway. Like, really use it to your benefit to grow your business, instead of just like tagging each other. Okay, so of course, if you want to tag me, I like all the tags, and you know, my name will pop up more, but you're only helping me and I'm already a promoter. Like, let's try to get the word out to customers and potential customers over there on that Instagram page, because the whole goal to this is to grow our business. And my purchase isn't going to help you anyway, and neither, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense to you guys? I just want to make sure that's like, I'm not telling you what to do. It's just a suggestion. Okay. Another thing I'm doing this week, I am hosting exclusive VIP trainings for my team, because each of you has a different personality. Like, I'm calling out Tay because she's live, I can see her. So Shantae's team has their own like personality. I'm in their group chat, like I see their conversations back and forth. I know what's going on over there. So I'm going to do an exclusive VIP training for her team this week, and we are going to answer questions with them one-on-one. Same thing with Courtney. She's, you know, if you're a 12K leader, I've had a conversation with you about this. We are working on times together. If your upline is Shannon or Danielle, you are also going to get an exclusive training, because your team is up and coming and you will be 12K. So I want to make sure that you guys also have a training as well. So the leaders I have that I'm speaking with about this are Courtney, Edie, Lacey, Shantae, Danielle, and Shannon Childs. If any of them are your upline, you will be getting plans from them when your time is. If none of those people are your upline, if I'm your level 1, please reach out to me, and I'm going to put you with the team that I feel like you would mesh with the best, if that makes sense. So like, for example, I know Kristen Whitmire is my level 1, and she's not on any of those teams. So I'm going to put her with the team training that I feel like she would blend with the best, because like I said, everyone's personality is so different. You guys know Shannon Child. I don't know if you've heard her speak before, but she has this incredible accent. She has a whole way about her. She has a whole vibe. Like, each of these leaders have their own vibe. And so that's why it's so important to me to make sure each of you guys gets your own training, so that you know any questions that you have. A lot of these leaders have new people who have questions they want answered, or, you know, they might be afraid to ask because they're newer. And with these like intimate trainings, you'll be able to ask the questions that you have. So those will be happening this week, and they're might be a special guest leader hopping on those Zooms. So this is going to be fun. They're just going to be 30, 40-minute trainings. These are not going to be like a super Saturday where it's 3 hours of training. It's just going to be a quick little something for you guys. So those will be coming for you this week, and I'm so excited about it. Also, compliance quiz. I don't know if everybody knows this still, because it kind of was like a big rush to do, and then we kind of forgot about it after we did it. So if you're new, or if you're not new, if you don't already know this, or if you haven't already done this, go to your cloud office and go to, see, I'm gonna have to go to it so I can not tell you the wrong way. But you take this quiz about compliance. It's 10 questions. It's very simple. Yes, you go to resources and then certification center. And if you haven't done it yet, it will let you do it. If you've already done it, it will tell you you've already done it. But once you complete this quiz, you're going to get $25 in credits just for answering questions. So again, I'm going to go slower for those watching or those watching the recording. Go to your back office. Go to resources, go to certification center. There will be a 10-question quiz. It will give you a little paragraph with the answer in it, and then it's multiple choice. Once you answer all of those 10 questions correctly, yes, the second one is about to come out. That's also in our, we also have a notice about that in our cloud office. So you guys be watching for the second one. But right now, today, you can go to your cloud office, take this quiz, and get $25 in credits. Now, something to remember is those credits are non-transferable. So you cannot pass them to a customer. These are just for you. The company's just loving on you, like $25 in credits, here you go, to add to your order. So you can use that whenever. You can buy popcorn chips and not even spend money. Whatever you want to do with them, they're for you. But don't forget to do that, because it's important that we understand our compliance. That's why they're giving us $25 in credits for it, because it's important we understand it. And I also just recently did a Zoom about the new compliance update. So if you are wondering about it, there's a recorded Zoom. I can send it to you. But they keep changing, not changing, but updating, upgrading, improving our compliance so that we are the best. So make sure you're following along with that, because it's important to know. Another something I wanted to just kind of suggest to you guys, just as much as yesterday was incredible for our team, there are other direct sale companies who also had end of month yesterday. I'm friends with a lot of network marketers. I see a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, I just earned my Ruby rank, or I was only 3 sets away from earning XYZ, whatever it is they earned. Don't forget to comment on that. Yeah, they're with another company, but when you get on there and you hop on there and you show them love and support and you tell them congratulations on earning that, you know how it feels to earn something here. You know how it feels to run for VIPs, for retreats, for getaways, whatever. You know how exciting of a time it is to earn something. How would you feel if somebody from another company came to your post when you earned something and told you congratulations? You would be like, wow, that must have been really hard for them, you know, to step out of their comfort zone and do that. So I recommend everyone doing that. When somebody is you know, shouting themselves out or shouting out their team, show them some love, because that's going to come back to you. They might get mad at their upline tomorrow and be like, that wasn't even worth it. I'm going to go over here where these thrivers are really nice so that I can be a part of genuinely nice people, because we actually are nice. We are thriving. We feel good. So there's that. Yes, Dawn is posting suggestions in the chat. So if you want to take notes on that, go ahead. But I'm going to keep on moving. There's several ideas for how to use those $25. Just remember that you can't use credits on promoter packs. So if you're trying to get a promoter order, you cannot use credits. They only will go towards like single line items. Okay, another thing I just want to kind of touch on, because I feel like it's gotten a little out of control, is team chats versus customer okay, team pages versus customer pages. We have all these pages, right? And we invite everybody when we first join. And sometimes it's confusing, like which one is for a customer and which one is for a promoter. If you've made a post in a customer group that wasn't directed for customers, it either wasn't approved or it was taken down, because we don't want customers to know when we have questions. We want customers to think we know all the answers, right? So if you have a question about a product, a customer asking you questions, an issue you're having, first reach out to your upline. You should already have an upline chat with your upline and their upline. That would be the best place to answer those questions. But if you still don't get an answer quickly enough, post in a team page. If the page has the word team in it, dream team, team Dreamcatchers, whatever it is, if it says the word team, that is an acceptable place to ask a question. Vibing and thriving and thriving from the inside out, those are customer pages. You can add your customers and potential customers to those pages to get the word out about Thrive. This is where we just spotlight each other and the product. We don't do congratulations, this person just got a new customer. You don't do that in a customer page, because then it looks like you're after their money and you're just in this for the business, right? So in the Vibing and Thriving from the inside out, if you want to welcome a new thriver and say, welcome my new friend, and then tag them, they are just starting their Thrive experience, please let her know what to expect on her first 10 days of the Thrive experience. That would be acceptable. But you don't want to shout out the leader for getting that customer, if that makes sense. That's where you go to the team page and say, congratulations, Shantae got a new customer, guys, cheer her on, good job, girl. Like, that's where we do that. So if that is still confusing to you, I'm happy to go further into that, but I know there's a lot of questions about the thing Brittany's doing, so I want to make sure we have time for that. I just wanted to kind of clear that up for anyone who had questions. And also make sure when you guys are, this is the last thing before we get onto that. When you're adding someone to your team, make sure they're in a welcome chat with you and your upline. A lot of people have missed the opportunity to earn their VIP 800 because they didn't even know about it. And you might not even know about it because you might be new too. So if you're getting a new promoter, make sure your upline knows and you get them in a welcome chat, because your upline should be able to explain to them, this is your opportunity here. This is the opportunity to earn $400 to $800 cash, up to $200 in credits, commission on your orders. This is how we do it. But if you're not even doing that, then they don't know about it, and they're going to be upset and angry if they miss out on that opportunity, because once their 2 weeks is up, they can't earn it. That's it. The time is up. So make sure that your new people are getting in. They might say, I'm just here to get my product free. I'm not interested in promoting. That's fine. But if they don't know about their opportunity and they miss it, they're going to be upset. So just give every single person the benefit of the doubt. You never know who's going to come out of the woodwork and become a rock star promoter. You just don't know. I want you guys to just even recognize, like, Danielle, I went to cosmetology school with her, and she's the most shy person I had ever met. And she's completely blossomed and come out of her shell and really come out of her comfort zone, all because of this business. So you just never know what somebody's going to do. And if you don't give them the opportunity, then they'll miss it. Okay, so who's ready to learn about Brittany's little 12-day of giveaway thing? I know it is confusing because I had to ask a lot of questions. I had to really watch and rewatch the videos to understand it. So I'm going to go in like baby steps for you guys. Please ask questions in the chat for those of you who are watching live, because that way we can get those questions answered automatically. Ricky is saying, so happy for you, Danielle. Ricky, I just shouted out at the beginning of this that she was like around $3,000 away from 12K last month. So this month she's going to hit it. So we're going to help cheer her on and make sure that happens. You guys, I'm going to move this down a little bit. I told you I was on the floor of my office, so I have to be comfortable here. Okay. Now, Brittany's having a 12-day of giveaway. This is essentially, like, the easiest way to explain it is a team-wide host-a-post. Okay, so if you know what host-a-post is, that might make sense to you. If you don't, that's okay. There will be a post that will be made in Team Passion Thrivers every day. Sometimes one post, sometimes two posts. You are going to go to Team Passion Thrivers. If you're not in the group, please let your upline know. They will get you added to it. First things first, you have to be in the group, Team Passion Thrivers, if you're participating in this. So you have to be in Team Passion Thrivers. Every day, she is going to make a post with a picture of a giveaway. There is a promoter attached to each post. For example, today there's a post about Sculpt, and later there's going to be one about Move. Move is Tammy's topic, Tammy's product. So I'm shouting out Tammy because she's our leader, right? So every single post that's made in Team Passion Thrivers about the 12 days of giveaway, you are going to copy and paste to your personal page. That's step one. Copy paste. It will say some sort of call to action. Drop a GIF. Type your favorite Christmas movie. Drop an emoji, whatever. It will be an entry. So this is where you're going to need a dedicated notebook for this, a dedicated piece of paper, something. You need a way that you're going to keep track of this because there is 12 days, but there's sometimes 2 products per day. So it's going to be time consuming, but it's going to be beneficial. I'm going to get to that. So you're going to add these, so it's going to be a call to action. So today it was already Sculpt, and I commented the thing already on my page. So let's see if it'll pop up. People have to type an emoji to be entered. These are your friends because you posted this on your personal page. If they drop an emoji, that means they're interested in the product. The product is featured we're only doing plus line products here for a reason. So this is like a gateway thing to get people to thrive with you. I know Natasha Laird started with, like, I think Rest, a sample of Rest, and now she's a 4K leader on our team. So this is just a way to get people to know we have more than just the 3 steps. This morning it was Sculpt. Anyone who comments on my post that I just copy and pasted from Team Passion, they are going to be added to the Thriving from the Inside Out customer group. So before you even do that, you're going to reach out to them. Hey, I saw you were interested. I'm going to add you to this group page where they're going to do this giveaway for a free bottle of Sculpt. You have to go to this page and comment on the video. There will then, you're going to add that, you're going to write their name down on your notebook. You're going to add them to the customer group, and then it's up to them. There will be a video about the product in the customer group. Your customer that you added has to go to that post, to that video, and comment on it or do whatever the call to action will be. They will have to participate. So they're participating once on your personal page. You're writing their name down, adding them to the group, and they're going to comment on the video. The person who's responsible for that product, I don't know who's responsible for Sculpt, but I know that Tammy's responsible for Move later. Tomorrow, they're going to do a drawing, and whoever entered is going to be a winner, and they're going to win a free box or a free bottle of that product. So that is for your customers, okay? The point behind this is so that you know, A, who's interested at all. You have their name written down. You have a way to reach out to them, a way to follow up with them. And they might enter today for Sculpt, but they might see on day 7 when we talk about Rest that they actually really didn't know we had that also, and they're interested in it because they're added into that group and we are nonstop posting about plus line products. So they're going to be into this group so that they can learn. But if you don't write their name down and follow up with them and be in contact with them, there is a chance that somebody could try to reach out to that person for commenting on the video, or you know, you never know what's going to happen. But if you're having conversations with these people and you're being like one-on-one with them, like, you know, I saw you commented, they know that you're their person, they're not going to stray from you. Hopefully they would not do that. But you have to be intentional in following up with them. I know it's going to be, it could be a lot, it could be not a lot. I don't know who or what your network is like. But if you have 15 people comment that they're interested and they go and do the participation, that's 15 people that you have to follow up with in December. That is amazing. Like, just think about the leads you're going to get, the conversations you're going to have, and maybe they just order Sculpt today, but when they start Sculpt 5-6 days in and they're like, man, I really like this, and then you come back and say, imagine how you would feel if you were actually doing the 3 steps. There you go, new customer in December that's using the 3 steps. So the point is, yes, I hope no one would reach out to people from the group. I know that nobody on our team would do that. I have no doubt that, like, I know I'm not going to do that. I know you're not going to do that. I know Courtney is not going to go hustle these posts and see somebody's comment and try and go steal that customer. Our team is awesome. I'm throwing that out there. Our team is the best team. So I also hope that nobody would do that. But if they did, maybe that customer wasn't vibing with you. I'm not really sure. However, your customer could very well win the free product, but the person who's giving away the product actually has control over who wins it, right? So Tammy's going to be in charge of Move. She's going to see who comments on the video that she posts later today, and then tomorrow she's going to give away a free box of Move. There's a good chance she's going to pick somebody that's her customer, because, you know, that's going to benefit her. But the point is not for your customers to win something free. Only one person can win. The point is to get your customers engaged, to get them invited, to get them a part of the conversation so that you know. Tammy, I think you are. I think we each, I'm pretty confident we each choose who wins it, because Brittany said you can even give it to someone on your team, which is why I wanted to let you guys know. If you're a promoter on my team and you participate in this, I'm on day 7 with Rest. Someone on my team as a promoter is going to win that box of Rest, and you can use that to your benefit. You can use that to share with somebody, to pass out as samples, to use for yourself, split up for your team. I don't care, but I am going to give my product away to a promoter on my team who participates. So if you're watching this and you are on my team, you obviously are on my team because you're watching this, and you participate in this, you could win my product. And I don't know how the other leaders are going to do it, but that's how I'm personally going to. Also, okay, before I move on to Brittany's prizes, does anyone have any questions about what to do with your customer in this contest? Like how to keep track of them, how to add them? Yeah, just at first I was like, I'm picking day 7. It's like right in the middle of the week. So I'm going to just kind of follow along and see what everyone else does. And then I'm just going to do what they do. But then I realized, like, I really need to understand this because I wanted to be able to explain it to you guys. So I'm pretty sure I got this under control. I've got it figured out. If you have any questions about how to get your customers into this, please let me know. Can we post the sample messages in the team page? Yes. So, once your customer is interested, or you're talking to them, they've dropped an emoji, you know that they're entered and they're interested, Brittany has come up with a script for different examples of what their question might be or what their reply might be. I will post those in our Team Dreamcatchers page after this Zoom is over. They are scripts though. So you guys, we don't do a lot of scripts. I personally don't love using them. I will most likely turn them into voice clips so that they sound more personal. But it will be essentially what you should say to them. So if you're the type of person who says, hey girl, like you can start yours with, hey girl, I saw you posted on my thing. If you're not the kind of person to say that, don't say that. Like tweak it to be your personality. Shannon could say, hey y'all, like that would just be her personality, and you would just understand that she's being real, right? And yes, Dawn, that is the point. The point after they participate, and the point is to keep the conversation going. That's your follow-up. You didn't win, I'm so sorry, but you can send them a sample of the product they entered for. You could send them credits if they want to order. You could help them add it, you know, if they order a full month, you'll give that product to them free. The ideas are huge, but this is how you know who's interested at all, who you need to follow up with. I know Dawn had asked this morning, like, how do we know, like, or what did you say, Dawn? Something about how do we know that they're participating? Because they commented on your personal post before they got added into the team or into the group, the customer group. So they're in the customer group, and they're going to comment on the video on day 1. But this is going on for 12 days. That customer could very well still be participating every day because they just want to win something. So there's people who just want to win, and they're just in there just to win. You see them commenting on another video that you didn't originally talk to them with, go have a conversation with them. Use that to get into their inbox. Talk to them. Say, hey, I saw you were interested in balance too. Oh my goodness, let me show you my results or my friend's results from adding balance or using balance. It is an amazing product. These are just more gateways to talk to people about what you have to offer. So like I said, like you are responsible for getting them into that group, but then you also are responsible for following up with those people and keeping in contact with them, keeping the conversation going. Yeah, keep an eye on the group comments anyway. Like we should be doing that. If you're going to participate in this and they don't comment on your personal post, but they are participating in the pages in the group, yeah, you want to be able to reach out to them and say, hey, I saw your comment. And if you're participating in it, you'll see it. So just, this is going to be huge or could be huge for your business, but the only way it's going to be successful is if you actively participate. This is not something you just share on your page first thing in the morning and then forget about it. This is an actual way to grow your business. And what I love about this is who on here has somebody on their team who maybe joined and never did anything, or they say that they don't know what to post, or they're not successful so they don't want to do this, or they don't know where to start. This is how they can start. This is handed to you. This is content already pre-written for you, pre-recorded for you. This is already something that is made for you. All you have to do is share and follow up. Now, what you then need to do once you have your customer business on a roll, right? You're participating, you're in, you're all in, you're ready to make this happen, right? You need to screenshot your post on your personal page, go to Team Passion Thrivers, again, to where the original post is, like where you copy and pasted your content. You need to go to that post and put in your screenshot of your post in Brittany's thread on Team Passion Thrivers. That is where Brittany is going to give away free prizes to promoters who are participating in this. So once you make your post, go back and put your screenshot in Team Passion Thrivers. That is something you can do quickly and just like, hey, I did my post. And then you can continue touching base with your customers the rest of the day. But if you don't post your screenshot in Brittany's thread, she won't know who's participating. And the people who are going to win things like Lavelle gear, Amazon gift cards. I've seen like blender makers. There's tons of really great prizes that she has put together just for us. So the customers have the chance to win a full-size product from each specific leader. But we have the potential to earn prizes from Brittany. So I feel like I've talked so much. I hope that that made sense to you guys. I wanted to have time for questions at the end of this, but it now says I have less than a minute to continue talking. So hopefully I got to everybody. This is probably just going to cut me off. So if you have a question, type it quickly and I'll try to answer it quickly. But let's use this idea to grow our businesses. Let's use this 12 days of giveaway to build on that momentum from November, because you guys, we did amazing at the end of November. So don't slow down now. Don't stop now. Like, let's get those goals. Let's cheer each other on. I know a lot of you have some big goals and it's the last month of 2020. Like, let's make this year worth everything we've been through, right? Like, let's make it worth it. So I don't see any questions typed, and I know it's gonna just log me off. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, if you have questions, reach out to me and I will get this recording posted for you guys. And I hope you have the best December 1st. Bye guys.